Good morning, Brad East here, obviously. Yesterday it was good talking to you guys in the video call. I just wanted to go in a little bit more detail about working with real estate agents and what you should and shouldn't be saying and how to approach them. So the main thing that you want to keep in mind when you are talking to real estate agents is they want to sell more properties. They don't really care about anything else. They don't care that you're helping their client get a cheap rate or anything like that. It's not what they're interested in. They want to create more listings and sell more homes. So when you go to approach a real estate agent, and more so for you, David, this week I know you're meeting with some, you need to keep in mind what their goal is and how you can help them achieve that goal. So I guess back to square one. Before you even go and meet with these guys this week, the real estate agencies this week, you need to fully understand what a real estate agent does from end to end. You need to know all their lingo, what they actually do. So all the way from the market appraisal, all the way through to how offers are taken and taken back to the vendor, everything like that. So you need to really understand how a real estate agent works before you can go in there and attempt to help them. So my advice would be, before your meeting on Friday with the real estate agencies, start researching some of the sales terms that real estate agents use, their actual process, what some of their struggles are at the moment. You know, are they struggling to get listings? Are they struggling to sell homes? What is their struggles and how can you help that? With, for an example, I know a lot of real estate agents at the moment, they're not struggling to get listings, they're struggling to sell homes. So the best way to help them sell more homes is to get people ready for that. So an example for that would be, let's say ABC Real Estate is having an auction on Friday, Saturday this week. ABC Real Estate's having an auction. They've got five people registered to bid on that day. Now, if they don't know that those people are good to go finance-wise, you might have, they might call their registered bidders on the Friday. One might say, "Oh, look, I spoke to my bank and they said that I don't have the capacity." Number two might say, "Oh, we couldn't get a deposit bond in time." And then number three might say, "Our bank advised us that we can't borrow that much." You get the idea. All of a sudden, they've got three bidders out of that. They're going to really have to hope that the two that rock up are going to be finance approved. So by them not controlling that end of the process, it can really affect that sale. So come that Saturday, there's only two registered bidders there. One of them might not even have finance. So the way you can help there is give them a lot of education around what actually needs to occur before, finance-wise, before they can bid at auction. Then they'll be more comfortable sending people through to you. Another big one, when the market does shift into the listings. So when they're running out of listings, look, no real estate agent's going to argue about getting more listings, but you should be, instead of saying, "Send me everyone that comes through an open home," they should be actually sending you people that they're doing a market appraisal for. So when they're going out to look at their homes, when they're going to do a market appraisal to list it, that's when you should be actually contacting, that's when you should be put in front of that vendor to talk about finance. Majority of the time when people are moving to sell their home, they're upgrading, downgrading, or downsizing, going into a retirement village, whatever it is. A lot of the time they're going to need finance, even if it is for bridging. So we can help a real estate agent with that. So if, an example, even if it's something small, you've got a downsizing retirement couple, they will need the finance to bridge that gap before they go into the next place. You can help with that. There is lenders that will do that. And if a real estate agent doesn't know that or is not educated on that, then they will just go, "Oh, look, you go sort out your finance and come back to me when you're ready for me to list your home." What would happen then is they go through to a broker or to a bank. That broker or banker knows 3 or 4 real estate agents and recommends that they get a market appraisal from them. These are the sort of things that you need to explain to a real estate agent when you're talking to them, is that you're actually controlling the sale for them. you're getting put in front of a vendor, you're helping them list that property. You get in front of a buyer, you're helping that buyer purchase. So it's really important that they work with brokers and not just send them away. And it's very important that they work with a good broker as well. So my recommendations for anyone wanting to go after real estate agencies, as I said, start to learn all their lingo, learn what their processes are from end to end, really study what they do, start talking like them, market appraisals and offers, all that stuff, start talking like them, understand it all. Then you can really understand what their issues are. You know, what are their issues? Are they struggling to get listings? Are they struggling to sell their homes? And then you start to provide solutions for those things. Another cool way, so once you do get the foot in the door, it's not a matter of just going and meeting with a real estate agent for a coffee and then expecting them to send you leads every week. That's not going to happen. You need to get into their sales meetings, and that's the #1 priority. So you meet a real estate agent, try and work your way up to whoever the decision maker is there to get in front of a sales meeting. In the sales meeting, don't rattle off all your, what you do and what you can't, like services. Pick a topic and start educating. So it might be, how to use bridging loans to secure more listings, or how it can be little things like discussing maternity leave policies. Don't, I guess the big thing is don't give them too much information. You don't want the real estate agents thinking they're mortgage brokers and giving advice and telling them to which lender to go to. So just tell them that there is policies or there is lenders that will do things. Don't go into the details of which lender and what the exact policy is. So yeah, that should give you guys a bit more information to approach some real estate agents. So as I said, get out there, have a look at some of their processes, try to understand what their needs are, whether it's listings or selling places, and then provide a solution. And in summary, they don't really care what rate you can get their clients or anything like that. It's can you help them make a sale? And if you can nail that, you'll do really well out of it. And then once you've got the relationship, you can maintain it through education with the real estate agent. Any questions, just feel free to message me in the group or tag me. Thanks.